fatherflex.com. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We are going to be talking about, do men even like women anymore? Now, this is going to be a short stream, but I wanted to get on and talk about this because throughout the week, I've been seeing a lot of posts where it seems like men may not even like women no more in 2025. Now, I'm not talking about from a attraction standpoint. I'm talking about, I don't think that men like women anymore when it comes to their personality. I don't think that men like women anymore when it comes to just some of the things that it seems like when I was growing up, it was normal uh, that you was just gonna have to deal with. So we gonna get into all of that. Like I said, it's gonna be a shorter stream. If you get any value from this stream, make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel as you come in. If you're watching this on replay, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, and let's get this video out to more people. All right, so let's get into it. So, if you've been on the internet recently, if you've been on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, YouTube, any of these platforms, you know that the content around men versus women is at an all-time high. Content around men versus women is at an all-time high. And all you have to do is take 5 to 10 minutes and look at this content, and you will see clear as day that men do not like women and women do not like men. Men do not like women and women do not like men, at least on the internet. Because I'm confused. I'm confused at how there's all these baby mamas. I'm confused at how there's all these baby daddies. I'm confused at how there's all these single mothers. If men don't like women that much, why do we have so many single parents? How do we have so many divorces? How do we have so many? Like, if we just don't like each other, how are we getting in these entanglements to begin with? See, I think it's deeper than that. I think it's deeper than just men don't like women, women don't like men. I think that it's men don't like the culture that we live in when it comes to women, and women don't like the culture that we live in when it comes to men. Here's what I'm talking about. A lot of the cultural norms that we have within the United States, I'll talk about the US, they were, I don't think they were built for a two parent household with two income earners. Here's what I mean. A lot of the norms were built around a father being the provider and a father being the one that earns the money and then a mom being at home with the kids. That's what it was told to us when we were growing up. That's what it was, and that's what we came to believe was normal. And I think one of the things that is really prominent within our culture now is there's this false expectation that the world doesn't evolve, that the world doesn't move forward. And so I see men, and I'm gonna talk about men first, and I'm gonna get on women, but I see men online who their main thing is just talking down on women. Their main thing is talking down on women. You'll just be watching a normal video, and out of nowhere, some dude, the video is not even about women, and some dude is like, well, that's why women suck. That's why women ain't shit. It's just like, bruh, at what point do you stop believing the hype? And I sit back and I think to myself, all these people, whether you're men or women, or whether you're a man or a woman, all these people that get online and talk about the opposite sex, are you like that in real life, or is it just for the internet? Like, if you're a dude and you're at the gym or you're out somewhere and you see a fine chick, uh are you just like, oh, women, I hate women, women suck? Well, no. If that woman were to approach you and say something nice to you, would you act like you do on the internet? Probably not. And so I think a large part of the facade that we see is that the internet has allowed a bunch of people who would never interact in a certain way to interact I'll say, however they want to on the internet. Because I don't think half of these dudes, if they were in front of a woman, would say most of the things that they say on the internet. And I don't think that most of these females would say half the things they say in front of a dude if they weren't on the internet. And I think the internet has given us this false expectation of what it means to be a man, what it means to be a woman. It's like, and I sit back and I wonder when I'm watching these podcasts, right? And we'll talk about like Fresh and Fit or just, one of these male centered podcasts. They talk about alpha males, they talk about how, high value men and stuff like that, and what it means to be one. You know, in nature or like before the internet, I don't know that these type of men, the high value men, that they were out here giving other men advice in such a public setting. I don't think that it was there for the masses to consume. And I think that's what really has a lot of people taking that information and internalizing it, even if they've never even been through a situation with a chick like that, even if they're not going through that, this is their idea now, even though they may not have personally experienced it. And I think it works the other way for women. I don't think that women back in the day were just sitting around and you publicly had information and it was being spread to the masses, and now all of a sudden people are believing this even though they don't experience it and they never been through it. It's the same thing with racism today. A lot of black people don't even experience racism like that, but because they're exposed to the media and the media tells them that racism is this bad and racism is this and that, they believe it even though they're not experiencing it. So I want to know, if you're in the stream or you're watching this on replay, let me know in the comment section. Are you actually going through the things that you see on these podcasts? Are you actually going through the things that you see on these podcasts? Because I be hearing people like females like men ain't shit. Men are all trash. I'm like, when's the last time you went on a date? I'm not dating. So how do you even know that? You're not dating, but you have all these opinions. You're not even in a relationship, but you have all these opinions. You have all these opinions and you're not even dating. It's just like a lot of us are basing our lives off of things that we see on the internet and not even things that we're really experiencing. Like I'm guilty of it. I remember when I started college and we would be writing papers and I would write papers on racism. And I say the cops are this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I sat back and think, I I don't even experience this. Where am I getting this information from? Where am I getting this information from? I'm sitting here, I mean, I'm going in on cops. Cops are this, cops are that. They hate black people. I've never had a hateful cop interact with me in my life. But I'm saying it because that's what I'm seeing on the internet. That's what I see in the media. And I wonder, are we at a place like that when it comes to men versus women, women versus men? We see these podcasts, and now all of a sudden, someone's saying something that sounds cool, and we're like, yeah, women this, men this. Because I'm going to be real, it's entertaining. It's entertaining to like to hear, okay, women are less logical, and then you in a relationship or you done been through some stuff where you remember a time where you were dealing with a woman that in a certain situation wasn't logical, and then you start clapping like someone gets me. See? But a lot of this content, you have to put it in its proper perspective. You have to put it in its proper perspective. Because here's the thing. And I said this on Instagram the other day. I said someone was saying, women are bad, women are evil. And I said, listen, some women are bad, some men are bad. Most women are good people. Most women are good people. I truly believe that. I truly believe most women are good people. Most men are good people. And I think the rest of it comes down to preference. The rest of it comes down to preference. Get off the internet. Stop believing what you see on the internet. Go out and speak to people one on one. level set your expectations, treat people like people. Don't go into it with all of these expectations and believing that you deserve this and deserve that. Go out and genuinely connect with the person. Because I learned this as an entrepreneur. You want to connect first and then convert. A lot of us want to convert and then try to connect, meaning we want the relationship before we connect. We want this before we connect. We want the submissive woman before we connect. We want all of these things. We want the promotion before we connect with the organization, the managers, the leadership. We want stuff before we are actually connecting, and that's not the way that it works. So I think one of the solutions is we have to go out and start actually connecting with people. If you're a dude, go out and start connecting with women. Go out, connect, have real relationships with no expectations. Just put yourself out there and just connect with people. If you're a woman, same thing. Go out, connect, have genuine, real conversations. Stop listening to your girlfriends talk about, oh, if he didn't take you here, da, 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 da. Just go out and connect with people. Go out and connect with people. We got his gaze in the chat. He said, I enjoy your channel. Wish you did more broadcasts. Hey, I'm going to be doing more broadcasts. I appreciate it. I will be doing more broadcasts, more lives. I want to do at least 2 live streams a week. So, we're getting up there. But I really want to dive deeper into this because, I think in the next 10 years, we're going to be at a place to where, you know, a lot of men and a lot of women are going to wake up and realize that we've been lied to. Men are not as bad as people make it seem. Women are not as bad as what people make it seem. There's a lot of people that have voices now that profit off of telling you that you shouldn't like women and you shouldn't like men and that they're your enemy and that we're so different. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to be real. You know, I think if you get somebody by themselves and you're a good communicator and you can connect with them, a lot of this stuff you'll see is just the internet. It's just BS. Yes, you're going to have some women that take advantage of the court systems and do this and do that if you find yourself in a bad situation. Yes, you're going to have some men that really believe they're better than women and all these other things and then play semantics and are men equal to women and all this other. Okay, we get it. But at the end of the day, we have to realize that the internet is going to be the internet. There are motives and people out there that are trying to make profit. And when you live your life based off of that, instead of actually going out and connecting with people and maybe using some of the information you get from the internet, it's not all bad, but go out and genuinely connect. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I believe right now that a lot of men, I'm going to speak on men right now. I think a lot of men are using this content in the same way that black people have used racism. It's just like you're playing the race card. Oh, you're playing the guy card now. Oh, women this, women that. It's sad to see. It's really sad to see how many men get online and that's their whole thing is just getting online to find other dudes talk shit about women so that they can comment on it and feel good about themselves. But you not going on no dates, you not paying for you not doing nothing. You not connecting with women, but you online talking to dudes about women in a negative way. How are you ever gonna get a wife? How are you ever gonna find that woman? How are you ever gonna be the man for that woman if your whole life is centered around, oh, women ain't shit. Men this, men. It's like you want to win so bad in the man versus woman argument, but you're not even preparing yourself to be the man you would need to be for the woman you want. It don't make sense to me. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I know there's going to be some people out there that say I'm pandering. There's going to be some people out there that say that, I'm a beta. That's it. I'm a beta. Whatever else they say nowadays, it's all good. It's good. It's all good. It's all good. We got some comments. Let me read some of these comments right quick. Someone told me to shut up in the comment section. I'm good. You can get off. You can get off the stream. All right. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do men not like women anymore in 2025? Do men like women in 2025? Not from like an attraction standpoint, but from a just a human, we mess with women type of perspective. And here's another thing, right? We get on the internet and there are these personalities that we like. There are these personalities that we like, and they say things that we like, and then we start to feed in and feed in and feed into them. And then pretty soon, we're thinking their thoughts. Pretty soon, we go to them to see what they think about a situation and what they say about a situation, and then we roll with it without thinking about it, even if it don't apply to us, even if it doesn't apply to us. So that's really all I have to say about this topic. We got about 15 minutes in, but let me know what y'all think in the chat. If I get enough comments on this, letting me know, hey, we want a deeper discussion, I will make a deeper discussion video on this. We can have another live stream on it when there's more engagement and stuff like that, and I can have people come up and we can debate if you want. We could debate through the comment section, whatever y'all like. But if you're in the stream right now or you're watching this on replay, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate the support, and I will see y'all next time.